You shifted timelines, baby. Boom, boom, boom. You be quantum jumping. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm seeing that you might notice that there were some slight differences in this timeline that are like, got you being like, wait, I thought this was like this, but now it's like this. And I could have sworn it was like this, but it's not. Now it's like this. And you're right, because you're in a new timeline. So I am actually being shown that like the color of something switched for you. So if you thought something was one color, now it's another color. Or like there's a package of something and there are two colors in it. And one color meant one thing and the other color meant another thing. And you got used to that. There's almost like a, what is it? Like your automatic memory, like your, what's the word I'm looking for? Your cell memory got used to that. But now when you open up the package, it's reversed. They mean the opposite thing. And also I'm seeing like you have certain memories, like I thought this happened, like with another person, and the other person being like, nah, that didn't happen. And you're like, I thought that happened. I know that happened. And they're like, nah, that did not happen. And then, you know, as you do your research, or you're able to validate that it actually didn't happen, because it didn't happen in this timeline. It happened in the other timeline. And you just be jumping closer and closer to where you want to be. Closer and closer to this huge thing that you're supposed to do. Now, don't let that trip you up, because it's all in divine timing. So if you don't know what that thing is that you're supposed to do, don't worry about it. Everything comes to you at the right time, all right? You are where you are, and that's good, okay? So you're quantum jumping because you are doing the work. You're remaining authentic. You're remaining true to yourself. You're healing. You're working through different shadows. You're healing certain traumas within yourself. And when things are coming up for you, you are honoring the emotion. You're loving yourself. You're staying authentic. You're staying true. You're making the right choices. You're continuing your trust and faith in God and in yourself. And all of these things, it's like, that's what you need to do. It's your mindset. It's like, even if you have a bad day, you have this mindset. It's like, nah, I'm gonna get through this. Nah, it's gonna be okay. Nah, I trust that I'm going where I need to go. I'm where I'm supposed to be. And that is so important. That is so important. You need to have that mindset. And it's okay if you have a bad day. You know, like an arrow needs to be pulled back in order to move forward. And it's like that mentality. So if you have a bad day, just keep in mind that it's you being pulled back so that you can move forward. Okay? And you don't stay in those low points for a long time, but they're important. You know, it's like we go in these cycles and we hit these lows, and then we come out of it, and the next time we go through, we don't go as low, we're a little bit higher, you know, and you just keep going and you keep moving up that spiral. That reminds me of meditation. Are you meditating? Are you taking the time to sit and breathe? Because that's very important. And to settle your mind. You have a very active mind because you have a high consciousness. And when you have a high consciousness, you are receiving and responding to a lot of stimuli in this world, seen and unseen. You're processing that stuff. And a lot of times you're doing that on an unconscious level. But to you, it's conscious. So it's unconscious or it's unseen, but then you're able to process it. It comes into your consciousness. It comes into your awareness. And then you're navigating and you're living through that. And that is why you see and know things that other people don't know. Why you're receiving information that other people don't receive. Because you're operating at a high level of consciousness. And so much of consciousness and so much energy is unseen. You know, Earth is very dense. And what we see and feel and touch is just one aspect of it, but there's so much more in the unseen, in the non-physical, and you are communicating with that energy and processing it. It's helping you. And it lends to your ability to quantum jump and to move forward, to heal, to transmute, to do all that good stuff. It's like very metaphysical. Are you into metaphysical topics? I feel like you are. I feel like you're into that quantum energy, whether it's scientific or spiritual. Because science, like there's a lot of proof in quantum science, quantum mechanics, quantum physics. It's just 555 on the clock. It's proving that a lot of things that we knew or that we received spiritually are actually real and can be tested and, repeated. The scientific process is able to confirm these things. And so I feel like you're into that stuff. Or you read about it, you like to learn about it. And so let me know below if you're into all this quantum energy and, shifting timelines and like Mandela effect and glitches and paranormal stuff. And, because in a way, it's real in a sense, some of it, because you experience it. You might have I'm like seeing that you have like glitchy experiences where things happen and you're like, I know, what? That's the shift in the timeline. What's the other thing that's coming up for me now? Wait. Oh, it's just like, it's here, but it's not. So I guess it's not ready to be spoken about in this message, but I'm sure it will be in another one. But yeah, so let me know if you are experiencing these slight changes in your timeline, if you feel like you've been jumping timelines, the things that are happening to you. I love that stuff. And yeah, that's the message. I love you so much. God loves you so much. You are so important to this world. You are doing such a great job. I see you. I believe in you. God sees you. God hears you. God loves you. Your spirit team loves you. The earth loves you. And I will talk to you soon. I hope you have a really, really fantastic day.